Hello and welcome back to Helldivers Loadout Roulette. We've already rolled our loadout this time. Ignore the arm, it does that sometimes. Doesn't your arm just go whoop and suck back into you? Totally normal. But our loadout, the Demolition Specialist light armor, which, alright, it's the heavy light armor. You know, it's got the increased armor rating, reduced speed and stamina regen compared to others. Kinda weird that that's like the only category that has hybrid, like, mid-tier armors. But whatever. We have the Heat Seeker helmet, because it matches the red and looks pretty cool. Only other option would have been, like, Doubt Killer, but that's... I love that helmet, but it's a little too overdone at the moment. Maybe Combat Physician? A little too gray, though. Otherwise, the actual Demolition Specialist, and who cares about that? Steel Trooper would have worked. And then we have the Pride of the Whistleblower. Nice red and black theme we got going on here. Our weapons... Yeah, I rolled it. I said it before, I didn't want to have the armor that gives you extra throwables and the throwing knife, and I got the armor that gives you the extra throwables and the throwing knife. I knew it would happen, but at least we're getting it out of the way early. That's the upside here. I just have to keep telling myself that, and maybe the copium will finally kick in. But it is medium armor pen. It's not going to help. I can keep lying to myself and say it means something. We have the grenade pistol again. Cool to roll it. Really didn't want to roll melee again, that would have drove me insane. And the sniper rifle, the only sniper in the game currently, the Plaz 39 accelerator rifle. I have no close quarter defense capabilities. I just realized that as I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, this isn't good. And we're fighting the Illuminate, so I kinda need a close quarters defense option. I'll be able to pick off any of the Enlightened easy, but everything else I'm gonna have some moments. But I will meet you down on the planet. Ah, I was hoping to take out the broadcast tower. Ah, guy had a crossbow, that's why that hurt. 22 of them, huh? God. These throwing knives, man. I decided to mix it up and I'm using the guard dog breath. Why? Because I'm dumb and wanted to change things up, and honestly, I kind of wanted to experiment with it again. I tested it before and it sucked then, but I'm just kind of thinking, here's to the hope that maybe it got fixed or it's gotten better. Otherwise, this just becomes another one of those, hey, keep avoiding this stratagem. I actually saw people asking, like, why doesn't anyone use the stratagems from the chemical agents war bond? And it's like, because they all just kinda suck. Tragic, I know, but it's the reality. The ideas are cool, the execution is not there. Alright, what can we zoom this bad boy up to? 200 meters. Really? It's not like a one hit? Ugh. God, this sniper, I am not feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I still can't believe the throwing knives, though. I have 22 oh, well, we're just gonna laser it, okay. I have 22 throwing knives. I can't even be like, haha, I can make these work. It's like, nah, I'm just throwing these at things. This is a Blitz, so it's gonna be a short one. Well, that's fine. We can just kind of sprint through. It's not that difficult. I try to avoid Blitz missions, at least for like videos, just because it's 12 minutes. It's kind of fast. But It happens. It's one that I'm not, like, joining halfway through, so I'm a little more okay with it. I just can't get over the throwing knives. I'm stuck on this now. It's just like, oh god, why? And I know, I could just sit here and, like, re-roll it. And just go, oh, isn't that so lucky? I haven't had that yet, but nah. Nah, you guys are here to potentially watch me suffer. Let's kill this guy. Oh my god, it worked. I mean, I had to hit him in the face, but it worked. Disregard how many throwing knives I had to use. God, this is so dumb. I love it, though. It's so dumb that it's perfect. Yeah, the dog breath is, underperforming. I think that's the nicest way to describe it.
Tagging map, southwest, 300 meters. How'd you like the taste of freedom? Calling down a sentry.
I don't know, honestly, I would rework this gun and make it so you have... You don't do the 3-round burst. The 3-round burst is stupid. I just make it a mandatory charge, and honestly, just leave it at that. The 3-round burst, as we can see, it isn't performing. When it takes 6 to however many more shots to kill a target, it's a pretty bad sniper rifle, I'm just saying. And they definitely need a rework on this stuff, or I guess gas can stay kinda crap, but it needs to be replaced or get like an acid option. It would also be nice if instead of a spray, this did like, it fires like a glob that hits and then ruptures to create a small cloud. Because acid makes sense. You would want to spray acid on a target. But I feel like this is just weird, being like, okay, we have this like kind of damaging hallucinogen, and we're just gonna fire hose them with it. Like, what kind of discount MK Ultra setup is that? Ah, stupid. I always hate those interference things. Not in a, like, I think they're bad hate, just like whenever I deal with them, I'm just like, ah, this crap again. I'd like to see more of the side objectives and stuff from Helldivers 1 come back. Like, there was a minefield clearing one, which, it was a cool concept. It definitely benefited from the top-down perspective and everything. I think it would be a lot tougher. I'm not gonna get in front of that, just so I can throw throwing knives like an idiot. I'll move around and try to do something else. Yeah, I should probably just use the MG. I mean, it's kind of the point to use these weapons. It's just this thing is not performing how I need it to. It's doing okay. I'm not gonna sit here and say like, "Oh, this is the worst weapon ever." It's fine. But I'm definitely not gonna tell you you need to get this gun immediately. Which everybody got it for free. This was supposed to be in the Killzone crossover warbomb that became just the Superstore. I really hope Arrowhead doesn't, like, pull that crap again, though. Like, $40 for the gear is just absolutely absurd. Especially when I was gonna do a video kind of going over them and treating it like a war bond, but then I just kind of was like, nah. There's not enough, realistically. It's 2 armors, 3 guns, and then the Wasp launcher. But it's like, it was this, an assault rifle that's like a slightly better Liberator, but not super good, and then a slightly better SMG than like the Defender. It was all just kind of like, you would get the weapons and realistically you just kind of shrug and go, okay. Nothing stood out as like a definitive, you must get this weapon. I was about to throw a knife. I was like, oh, a bunch of guys will just whip a grenade. Wait a second, I don't have grenades. You know what, let's do it.
You may proceed to extraction when ready.
Love how the dog breath is just failing to do anything of value. Yeah, oh my god, I actually need to, like, hit these guys properly. This is embarrassing. Also, we can head out, luckily. That was just stupid.
Found something. Tagging location.
On my way.
Ooh, free stims.
I'll take it.
On my way. Engaging. I'll take it.
Yeah, throwing knife just isn't performing. I want to believe in it, but it has bad, like, range detection, if that makes sense. It's a very weird sentence, but like, when you throw, it's almost like the animation plays and then it has to put the object a little bit further out,
Extraction.
so you can't throw point blank. This kind of stuff is cool in like Call of Duty, where you're just like, yeah, tomahawks.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
But in this, it's just kind of weird. How long till we get a tomahawk?
Support weapon.
I said it and instantly was like, yeah, we're gonna get one. They are absolutely going to add a tomahawk to this game. At some point, one of the war bonds, someone's gonna be like, this is a great idea.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling down a sentry. Reloading. ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
God, that targeting shift is scaring me.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds. Get some! Get some! ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
God, this... Yeah, the dog breath. Don't trust it. It still fails to perform.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff.
And we're outie.
Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
But that is all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.